Have you ever considered what makes highly private information, like your financial details or personal identification, susceptible to being revealed online or through software systems? Sensitive data exposure vulnerabilities happen when applications or systems inadvertently disclose confidential information, allowing unauthorized individuals to access it. This could include anything from personally identifiable information and financial records to intellectual property or authentication credentials. The immediate importance is clear. These exposures can lead to severe consequences, including identity theft, financial fraud, and significant reputational damage for organizations. The core reasons for these vulnerabilities often stem from a combination of insecure design principles and flawed implementation practices. A primary cause is insufficient protection of data, both while it is stored, known as data at rest, and as it moves between systems, which is data in transit. If encryption is weak or entirely absent, or if encryption keys are poorly managed, sensitive information becomes easily readable once intercepted or accessed. Furthermore, misconfigured security settings and weak access controls frequently allow unauthorized users to gain privileges they should not have. For example, default passwords that are never changed or overly broad file permissions can open critical pathways. Developers might also inadvertently introduce these vulnerabilities through insecure coding practices, such as hard-coding credentials directly into source code or logging sensitive information in plain text where it can be easily discovered. To counteract these issues, several proactive steps are essential. Firstly, always encrypt all sensitive data, both when it is stored on servers or devices and when it is being transmitted across networks. Secondly, implement robust access control mechanisms following the principle of least privilege, meaning users and systems should only have access to the data absolutely necessary for their specific functions. Regular security audits and penetration testing are crucial for identifying and fixing vulnerabilities before malicious actors can exploit them. Additionally, training developers in secure coding practices helps embed security thinking from the initial design phase. A key concept here is understanding data classification. Not all data is equally sensitive, and classifying it helps apply appropriate security controls. For instance, payment card industry data requires a much higher level of protection than publicly available company information. Organizations also benefit from adopting a secure development lifecycle, integrating security assessments and threat modeling into every stage of software creation, not just as an afterthought. This helps systematically reduce the attack surface and fortify defenses against various exposure methods. Ultimately, preventing sensitive data exposure is about adopting a comprehensive and continuous security posture. By understanding the underlying causes, from inadequate encryption to flawed access management and insecure coding, we can implement systemic protections. This approach ensures that confidential information remains protected throughout its life cycle, building trust and safeguarding against the potentially devastating impacts of a data breach.
If this helps you fix faster, like, subscribe, and keep debugging with us.